Assalamu alaikum students, welcome back to the channel Mathematics by Lare Panjwani. In previous video, we have done the concept of power, root and indices and law of indices especially. And today video, we will solve the past paper question, especially paper 1 question. So today starting with the lecture number 7. So starting with the question number 1. So the first question is 5 evaluate 5 raised to the power 0 minus 5 raised to the power minus 1. We have to solve this and find the value, and it's carry 1 mark. So starting with the question number 1, 5 raised to the power 0 is equal to 1. I told you any number or variable with power 0 is equal to 1. And now minus 5 raised to the power minus 1. So first we need to make a power positive. So we have to reciprocal it. We already done the reciprocal topic as well. That will become 5, 1 upon 5. Now we have to simplify this fraction form. 1 minus 1 upon 5. Now it will become 5 minus 1 upon 5. I hope you know how to solve this fraction form. So 5 minus 1 will become 4. The 4 upon 5 will be the final answer. That's it. That's a simple question. It will give you 1 marks. So we have 3 parts. The part number A is done. Now part number B. Part number B is 5x cube whole power 2. So when there is a whole power on a bracket, remember this power will apply to all the element in the bracket. So we have two elements. One is x cube and the second is 5. So we have to give this power to 5 and x cube as well. Now 5 square is 25, and we know that in the law of indices we have to multiply the powers. If you haven't watched the previous video, go and watch the video and make the concept strong, because maths is just concept. If you don't have a concept of that topic, you cannot understand the video or you can understand the question. So if you want to understand the question that I'm doing in this video, so you have to go and watch the previous video. It will become 2 3 the 6, the 25 x to the power 6. This will be the final answer of part B. Now part C, moving toward the part C. So again we have a whole power, so we have to apply this power to the numerator. So it will become 16 raised to the power 1 upon 2 and 16 1 upon 2. I told you when there is a whole power, the power will apply to all the elements that are in the bracket. Now how can we simplify this? Remember that. So in denominator there is 2. So I can write 16 like this, 4 raised to the power 2. I know that the square of 4 is 16. So I can write like this, because my main motive is to cancel out the denominator of the power in the fraction form. Cancel out the power which is in fraction. So 1 upon 2, I have to cancel that power. So I can write like this as well, 9 to 16. I can write like, I can cut like 2 ones are 2 eights are. So it will become n raised to the power 8. Now, this 2 will cancel out. The fraction power is over. The answer will be 4 upon n raised to the power 8. So that's it. The question number 1 is done, which has 3 parts, A, B, C, and it carried 3 marks. So I hope everything is clear. The question is very easy question. Now, moving toward the next question. Again, 1 upon 4 power minus 2. The power is minus 2. So how can we make a power positive? We have to reciprocal the value. It will become 4 upon 1 power 2, positive 2. Because when we reciprocal the value, the power sign will be changed. So it will become positive. Now, the power is in a whole bracket. So we have to apply power to 4 and power to 1 as well. The 4 is square and 1 is square. 1 square is already known as 1 raised to the power any is equal to 1. So we don't need to write 1 in denominator. So the 4 square is 16. The answer will be 16. Now, part number B, 64 raised to the power 2 upon 3. I told you in the previous question, we have to cancel out the fraction power. So in the denominator, this is 3. So I know that 64, I can write 64 like this, 4 raised to the power cube, because I know that 4 cube is equal to 64 and 2 upon 3. Remember that you have to cancel out the power that are in fraction. So especially a denominator number. So I can cancel out this 3. Now the power in fraction is gone. Now just square remaining. 4 square is equal to 16. I hope this question is also clear. Now part C. So this carry 2 marks. This carry 2 marks. Now, whole power is 1 upon 2. We have to give this power to all the elements in the bracket. So how can we do this? But before giving this element 1 upon 2, before applying 1 upon 2 to every element, we can do some simplification in the bracket as well. You can see 4 x square y 9 divided by x raised to the power 4 y and whole power 1 upon 2. So I can cancel out there x. It will become y power 8 and x2 is cancelled. It will become x2. Now the question will be 4x power 2 is also is cancelled. So we don't need to write x again. It will become y8 because we have cancelled 1y. And in denominator, we have x square because we cancel 2x. X raised to the power 2, we already cancelled. And so if so y is also cancelled, so we don't need to write y. And power is equal to 1 upon 2. Now I can apply 1 upon 2 to the all the numbers and the elements. So it will become 4 raised to the power 1 upon 2, y 8 raised to the power 1 upon 2, and in denominator x square raised to the power 1 upon 2. So some powers are already cancelling. So we can cancel out. 2 will be cancel out. 2 ones are 2 fours are. Now I can write 4 like this as well. It will become y4 and divided by x. 2 will be cancelled out. The answer will be 2y raised to the power 4 divided by x. This will be our final answer. So I hope everything is clear in this question. You will get 4 marks for this three parts. So I hope everything is clear and crystal and clear. Now we are moving toward the next part. So now we have just 2 parts in this question. 4 raised to the power 0 is 1 minus 4 raised to the power minus 2. We have to make a power positive, so we have to reciprocate. It will become 1 upon 4 raised to the power 2. And 4 square is 16. So 1 minus 1 upon 16. So we have to make LCM. So 16 minus 1 upon 16. It will become 15 upon 16 is the answer. I hope everything is clear in this. Very easy question. Now, whole power is cube. So we have to apply cube to all the element. 2 raised to the power cube and x square and power cube. 2 cube is 8 and then the whole power will multiply. It will become x6. So 8 multiplied by x raised to the power 6 is the final answer. So I hope all the questions are clear. If you have any confusion, you can ask me or comment me. I will answer you all the comments if you have any confusion. Now, we already done this question, so we don't need to repeat this. We already done this question, so we have to move toward this question. Find the value. We have 121. So we have to find 121 is the square of any number or not. So 121 is the square of 11. So the answer will be 11. Remember, answer will be 11. In second part, we have cube root minus 27. So we haven't done this type of question that we have a minus 27 in the root. So how can we do this question? So remember that that's a very easy question. But you have to remember when there is a negative sign on the bracket, in the bracket, you just write I. This is known as iota. Okay. So it will become like this, cube root of 27. So this iota will remove the negative sign. This is known as iota. It's an I. It's I. What this I will do? This will remove the negative sign from the bracket, from the root. Sorry. Okay. Now the negative is it will become positive. 27 is positive now. So we know 27. It's a cube root. So we know that 27 is a cube of 3. So the answer will be 3 iota. That's it. This will be the answer. Okay. Because we know that 27 is a cube of 3. So we know that like this 3 raised to the power 3. It will be cancelled out. It will become 3. And we already have iota. So it will become 3 iota. Okay. I hope everything is crystal and clear. Okay. Now, write the following number in order of size of starting with the smallest. So we have to start with the smallest and make the order. 2 raised to the power 3 is 8, 3 square is 9, 4 raised to the power 0 is 1, and it will become 1 upon 5. Okay, so it will become 1 upon 5. So we have to start with the lowest value, smallest value, because 5 raised to the power minus 1 will be 1 upon 5. So what will be the value of 1 upon 5? 1 divided by 5 is 0.2. The smallest is this. So we have to write 5 raised to the power 1 first, then 4 raised to power 0, then 2 raised to the cube, and then 3 square. This is how we can solve this question. I hope everything is clear in this question. Very easy question. No confusion. I hope everything is clear. Now, last, evaluate 16 raised to the power 3 upon 2. I already told you we have to cancel out the fraction for power. So 16, we can write like 4 is square. We know that 16 is the square of 4. So we can write like this. 2 will be cancelled out. So the remaining is 4 is to power 3. 4 is to power 3 is equal to 64. The answer will be 64. That's it. The question is done. Now, next question. So find the value of a when 3. Okay, the question is very interesting question. I will write the question for you. Okay, the question is 3 is to the power a divided by 3 is to the power 4 is equal to 3 is to the power 2. And we have to find the value of a. So they are dividing 3 is to the power a divided by 3 is to the power 4 is equal to 3 square. We know that when the base are same and the two values are dividing with the base same base, we can subtract the power. We already done this concept in the previous video. If you haven't watched the previous video, go and watch the previous video. I have already shared the link in the description. 3a minus 4 and 3 is to the power 2. So both the bases are same. When there is an equal to sign and both the bases are same, so the power will become base. So this base is cancel out. It will become a minus 4 is equal to 2. Minus 4 will go to the right side. It will become positive. So the answer of a will be 6. So the value of a is 6. Okay, got it. I hope everything is clear. Now, next part. 8 raised to the power b is equal to 2. So in the right side we have 2, in left side we have 8. So and we have to find the value of b, and b is written in the power in exponent form. So we have to convert this b into base form. So how we can convert into base form? We have to make both the side equal, both the base equal. So I can write 8 like this: 2 raised to the power 3 b is equal to 2. So these both power multiplied will become 2 is equal to 3b is equal to 2. So you can see that now both the bases are same. As we done in the previous part, when the bases are same, it will be cancelled out and the power will become base. In the right side, we have just 2. So the power will be 1. So it will become 3b is equal to 1. And it will be divided. So the value of b is 1 upon 3. I hope everything is clear in this question. Okay. Now, this question is homework. We have done this type of question in the previous slide. So I hope you can do this question very easily. If you have any confusion in this question, you can ask me on comment. I will share the solution. But first, try by yourself because it's important to do the question by yourself as well. Okay, so try this question. This is the homework question for you. Now, again, the power is negative. So we have to make a power positive. So what we will do? We will reciprocal. It will become 3 upon 5 power 2. Now we will apply power to both 3 square and 5 square. 3 square is 9 and 5 is 25. So 9 upon 25 will be the answer. Now the power is 1 upon 2. And so we will apply power to both 9, 1 upon 2. And in denominator we have T6, 1 upon 2. As we know that it will be 2 ones are, 2 threes are. So in denominator we have T3. So how can we solve numerator? Because we have to try to cancel out the fraction power. So we know that we can write 9 like this, 3 square, because we know that 3 square is equal to 9. So we can write like this. So now the power will be cancelled out. It will become 3 and in denominator we have t cube. So this will be the answer 3 upon t cube. Okay, I hope everything is clear now. Now moving toward the next C part. So we can cancel out 2x raised to the power 3y divided by 6xy square. So what we have to do, we have to just cancel out this. We have one power, so it will be cancelled out. It will become 2. One power, it will be cancelled out. It's 1. 2 ones are and 2 threes are. In numerator, we have just x square. In denominator, we have 3 and y. Okay, because we already cancel out. The answer is x square upon 3y. Now, root cube root 216. So we have to find which number cube is 216. So the number is 6. The cube of 6 is 216. So cube will be cut down cube root and the answer will be 6. Okay, I hope everything is clear this question. Now, part B. Part 2. 16 raised to the power 1 upon 2 minus 16 0. So we know that we can write 16 like 4 square 1 upon 2 and 16 raised to the power 0 is 1. 2 will be cancelled out. It will become 4 minus 1 is equal to. The answer will be 3. Everything is clear. I hope everything is clear this question. Now, this question is very important. As you see, the power is negative. So what we will do? We will reciprocal the value. It will become 12ab4 divided by 3a square b whole square. Okay, this is 4, power 4. Now we have to cancel out first. This will cancel out 1 and this will cancel out 3. And this will also 3 ones are 3 fours are. Now, what is remaining? That's a very important point. What is remaining we have? So in remaining we have 4 p cube divide by a and whole square. Now we will apply this square to the all the element. When I apply 4 this square to 4, it will become 16. When I apply this to the b cube, it will become b6 because power will be multiplied to 3 or 6. When I apply to a, it will become a square. So this will be our final answer. So I hope everything is clear, crystal clear for all of you. I'm again saying again and again that if you have any confusion, you can ask me on comment. Okay, I will answer you as soon as possible. Okay. Now we have different type of question again. Simplify p raised to the power 2. Now we have to multiply p square to the bracket. So how we can multiply? First we multiply to this. So it will become p square dot pq. We know that when we multiply with the same base, the power will be added. So it will become p5. When I multiply this to this, what will happen? You can see p2 dot p minus 2. So as I told you, when the base are same, power will be added. It will become p2 minus 2. And 2 minus 2 will be 0. So it will become p5 minus 3 p raised to the power 0. And the p raised to the power 0 is equal to 1. So answer will be p5 minus 3. This will be our final answer. Okay, I hope you got it how to solve this. Now, part number B, we have to apply power to 27 and x6 1 upon 3. So after cutting 3 ones are 3 twos are, it will become x square. As we know that 25 and the power is in fraction, we have to cancel out. In denominator, we have 3. So 3 cube is equal to 27. So we have to cancel out this and 3x square will be our final answer. Okay. Now, next question. So we already done this types of question. So this question is also homework for you. Try to solve this question. Very easy question. Just apply simple basics concept of that topic. If you know the concept of drug, you can solve easily. That's a very easy question. So try by yourself. It's the homework for you. Now, next question. So you can see power is 0. And I told you when the power is 0, then the value will be 1. So the answer will be 1. Simple as that. Now, power is negative. So how we can make a power positive? By reciprocal it, it will become 2 upon 3. Simple. 2 upon 3 will be answer. We have to reciprocal the value to make a power positive. Now, 9x cube raised to the power 2. So we have to apply 2 to the 9 first. 9 square is 81. And when we apply to x cube, it will become x6 because power will multiply. 2, 3 the 6. So this will be our final answer. Now, so as I told you, power is 0. The whole power is 0. It doesn't matter what power in the bracket, but the whole power is 0. This means the answer will be 1 straight away. Okay. Now, we have to apply So we have to apply square to the 3, it will become 9. 3 square is equal to 9. And when we apply to the x cube, it will become x6. Now, the power is negative, we have to make a positive. It will become x3 upon 8 whole power 1 upon 3. Now, the power is in fraction form, we have to cancel out. So we have to apply this power to the variable. It will become x3 1 upon 3. And I can write 8 like this, 2 raised to the power 3. Because I know that 2 cube is equal to 8. Now, 3 will be cancelled out. It will become x upon 2 will be the final answer. Now, next question. Again, the power is in negative form. We have to make positive. So we have to reciprocal the value. It will become x5 and 2x square whole power 3. Now, the power is not in a fraction form, so we cannot cancel out the power. So we have to multiply that power. How can we multiply? It will become x5. The power is in whole, so we have to apply power to all the value. It will become 2 cube. It will become x square cube. So these power of multiply, it will become x15. 2 cube is 8 and it will become 6, x power 6. Now I can cancel out as well. You can see x power 6 and I will cancel 6. It will become 9. X raised to the power 9 divided by 8 will be our final answer. I hope everything is clear in this question. Now, the next question. This question is a little bit different as we seen in the previous question. As we saw the previous question, it is a little bit different. What we have to do, we have to just change the sign. The sign is divide. When we change the sign divide to multiply, so the value will be reciprocal. I hope you know this simple rule of fraction form. When we change the sign from divide to multiply, so we just need to reciprocal the value. So I have done that. Now, I have to check the value is cutting or not. You can see t raised to power 2 and this will be cancelled out. Okay. Now, in denominator, we have 5 and 3 and they are multiplying. 5, 3 is 15. So, in denominator, we have 15. In numerator, you can see there is 6 and there is no number. So I will write 6 and V3 multiply by V square. Both have same base. So when there is a same base, the power will be add. So it will become V5. So 6 V5 divided by 15 will be the final answer. So now, this is the last slide for today class. So I hope everything is clear till now. So I hope you understand the concept and the way the question been asking in previous paper. You understand all the question clearly. Still, I'm saying, still you have any confusion and you have any question that you can't solve it. So you can comment me that question. I will inshallah make a video for you for that question, especially. So don't worry. Uh, just comment me. I will answer you. Okay. Now find the value of k. You can see y raised to the power k and minus 2 y is equal to 5. Okay, so first I will multiply this power. It will become y raised to the power minus 2k and y raised to the power 5. Mostly students thought that we have to reciprocal that value. Yes, we can do that as well. But in this question, we need to find the value of k. And k is in the exponent form. So we have done this types of question in previous slide. When we have to find the value of variable which is an exponent, so we need to make the base same, both side base same, and we can see that the base are already same. So when base are same, it will be cancel out and the power will become base. Minus 2 will be divided, the value of k will be 5 upon minus 2. That's it. Simple question. Okay. Now this, the power is 3, so we have to apply 1 upon 3 and it will be 3. And denominator 2 raised to the power 3 and x to the power 3. 3 will be cancelled out. It will become x. 2 cube is 8 and x cube. Still I can cancel out. This will be cancelled out. So it will become 1 upon 8 x square. Okay. I hope everything is clear now. Now, next part. Now, very important question. Uh, we have to find k again. And we have to make both side base same. Okay. We have 27 and we have 9. I cannot make 9 27 and 27 9. So how can I make both the bases same? Very simple logic. We know that 27 we can write like this: 3 raised to the power 3 is equal to 27, and 3 square is known as 9. We know that 3 square is equal to 9 and 3 cube is equal to 27. So my main motive is to make the both bases are same. Now we have to multiply. This will become 3 raised to the power 3k is equal to 3 square. Now both side bases are same. So when the bases are same, we can cancel out. It will become 3k is equal to 2. So 3 will divide. So k will be 2 upon 3. I hope everything is clear. This question now, the part B is homework for you. I hope everything is clear. And part B is homework. Try to solve this part as well. I have given you 4-5 parts for to solve it. So if you have any confusion, you can ask me. I hope everything is clear. This concept now, inshallah, in next video we will move towards the next topic. Allah Hafiz.